Welcome to this very special edition of Sky News, reporting directly from Valencia, Spain. First up, international news from Karen Paya.
Good evening. First up, Europe wants action on the smuggled boats. The European Union, facing a rising tide of migrants, asked the United Nations to authorize military action to destroy empty boats used to smuggle people from Africa to Europe. Paraguay man arrested for raping of girl who became pregnant. A man in Paraguay accused of raping his 10-year-old stepdaughter and getting her pregnant was arrested Saturday. The Paraguayan Ministry of Health says there's no indication that the health of the girl, now 22 weeks pregnant, is a risk, but the girl's family is asking for abortion and Amnesty International is backing the family. Ebola declared death in Liberia. After losing more than 4,000 people to Ebola, Liberia has now been declared free of the disease by the World Health Organization. Death toll in Nepal earthquake tops 8,000. The death toll from Nepal's April 25th earthquake now stands at 19. Also, 19,866 people were injured and 366 are still missing. It's been more than 2 weeks since the magnitude 7.8 earthquake rocked Nepal, and the death toll continues to rise. A defector said that Kim Jong-un ordered Aung to be poisoned. A North Korean defector, believed to be the highest level official to escape from the country in years, said that Kim Jong-un ordered his Aung to be poisoned, an action which he says has even shocked the regime insider used to push. That's all.
Thank you, Karen. And now over to national news with Carlos Florentino.
To the Ministry of Employment, the number of employees has grown by 175,495 in April. 75,000 of them came from the tourism sector. This growth has been the biggest one since 2001. At present time, there are 70 million affiliated to the Social Security. The number of employment people has descended to 4,300,000, 119,000 less than the month before. According to the Economist, favoritism among politicals is one of the reasons for crisis in Spain. This magazine tells Spaniards have accepted as usual their politicians fold their pockets by making a profit from their political jobs. Federico Trillo, Rodrigo Rato and many others use their political positions for their own benefit or their friends. This has been the main reason for Spaniards' disappointment towards traditional political parties, PP and PSOE, and for the economic crisis in the country. Last weekend, 3 bullfighters were injured by bullhorns in Las Ventas Bullring. The 3 bullfighters, Ángel Teruel, Alberto López and Leonardo San Sebastián, are the San Francisco de Asís Hospital in Madrid and suffer from serious injuries. According to the sergeant, they are getting better and they could be released next weekend.
So corruption is very popular with the headlines these days. Let's hope it's not that bad in Valencia. Bringing you the local news, Marina Rocher.
Rus, who was the mayor of Xàtiva and the president of the Provincial Council of Valencia, has been expelled from these positions. The recent mass media has published a voice recording where Rus is counting some money, probably money from an illegal commission. Rajoy has admitted that Pepe commits mistakes and he does his best to try to solve them. So he decided to fire Rus of his positions. Torrevieja, a small village of Valencia, had to leave yet another case of violence against women, but this time the victim was the child. The men had complaints of violence against 4 women. but not the mother of this boy. The couple were arguing yesterday night and the woman called the police. When she went to open the door for the police, her boyfriend hurt the kid and later hurt himself. Now he's in the hospital, warded by the police, but the child is dead. Guardia Civil arrested a man in Vetera as the author of 55 forgeries that let him sell 48,000 kilos of oranges with an illegal origin. The suspect man used permissions that orange owners had given him previously and forced them to introduce illegal oranges in the market.
Coming up next, sports from Isabel Jaramillo, followed by Fernando Romeo bringing you the culture.
Today at the stadium in Stamford Bridge, Chelsea won the title of the Premier League against Crystal Palace. The match was decided in the 50th minute before Hazard penalty goal. Mayweather versus Pacquiao. The people were waiting to see this fight between these two big boxers. Mayweather and Pacquiao was a fair fight because neither of boxers was left KO. Mayweather won by the judge's decision. Regardless of how it ended, Mayweather again $118,000 and Pacquiao $120,000. Two Spanish teams are in the semifinals of the Champions League. Madrid and Barça are classified to the semifinals together with Juventus and Bayern of Munich. Who will win?
Astronauts aboard the International Space Station have revealed they have celebrated Star Wars Day by screening one of the sci-fi movies. NASA tweeted it from one of its official accounts, adding the hashtag May the 4th be with you. Parents want their children to achieve good marks. They need organization and balance in their day-to-day lives. We are going to give you 5 tips to achieve their goals. 1. Maintain the daily routine. Eat healthy food. Take a break and rest a little from time to time. 4. Do extra activities. 5. Study with a proper organization and your children will succeed. Age of Ultron has topped the US and Canada box office with the second biggest opening weekend ever in the US. This time, the superhero team are brought in to save the Earth from the villainous robot Ultron.
Sounds like a great movie, definitely want to check out. And now finally, finishing today's report, we have Begoña Yiso bringing you the weather.
While gentle winds cool Europe, an air of hospitality rolls through Bali. As the sunshine brightens South America, serenity falls over a lovely day in Japan. Australia welcomes a bright day as clouds drift through European skies. The weather, sponsored by Qatar Airways.
Coming up next, the weather. In the north of Spain, the temperatures go down 2 or 3 degrees and it's possible that it will rain. In the east, the temperature is 13 and the weather is very sunny. In the center, the temperatures are low and in the south is very sunny and hot. Tomorrow in the north, the temperatures will fall down and the rain will stop. In the east, temperatures remain constant and in the middle will be cloudy and in the south the temperatures remain constant.